Alright, Rick and Morty episode 2 and 3, season 1, reacting in some weird way to those two episodes. Hello everyone, how y'all doing? I'm not really good at fucking doing this shit. Oh, by the way, you can't leave anymore. Now that I said hello, it'd be rude. Let's talk about Harmon Circle. The circle created by Harmon Circle. Just kidding. It was created by Dan Harmon, one of the co-creators of Rick and Morty. It's basically the outline of every episode on the show and how each episode progresses. It is how every show basically runs an episode. So the beginning of the circle starts with comfort. A comfort place for a character or protagonist. In Rick and Morty episode 3, they start in the comfort of their home, which seems to be the case. I've only watched episode 1, 2, 3, so for now they've always started in their home. It is also a comfortable Christmas. It's Christmas, which means it's comfortable. Or Thanksgiving from the looks of this plate. It is a comfortable family time. Or as comfortable as one can be when your granddad tells you he has a warrior fit. Oh. Hold on, okay, I have a good one. Okay, hold on, I have a good one. How am I gonna set it up? I need to set it up, just give me a second. After looking at this episode, it is safe to say that Jerry had a terrible Christmas. I probably shouldn't have fucking said it. But then Rick comes in, takes Morty, and tells him he's gotta go inside homeless Santa Claus. Hold on. Okay, I got something. If you have Santa Claus in the show of Friends, you have Santa Monica. Santa Monica, yes. It would also be a Californian Christmas. So yeah, Morty has to find Dr. Rubin, or whatever his name is. That starts the second phase of the circle. The need or desire for something. Cocaine. Or in this case, the need to find Dr. Rubin. So Morty is transferred inside the human body. And man, I didn't think Disney Park had a new attraction since reopening. Called Inside Santa Claus. And so we start entering the third phase of the circle. Addiction. Adaptation. Morty is going through the human body looking for Dr. Rubin. Next phase, hallucination. Or he finds him. And he clearly doesn't look like Britney Spears. He is not a Rubinizer. Actually, honestly, I like this one. You guys have to give me this one. I really like those. Starts the next phase. Overdose. Literally paying the price for getting what you want. In this case, we'll learn that homeless Santa has multiple diseases from being kicked out of his home by Miss Claus and being an alcohol addict, which could in turn kill whoever is inside of him. And every disease is represented by a monster trying to kill them. So everyone keeps dying except for Morty and that one girl. Lucky for those dead, as they didn't get to see Jake Paul vs Ben Askren. Then the next phase is the return to comfort. Morty is finally able to get out of the human body through the left nipple, and he gets back home in the garage. Comfort. Now usually in Circle, the final phase is the character comes back having changed. But in TV shows that would be the worst. And it would be even worse in comedy. The character should not change. It gives hope for the viewers that he will finally change. But seeing that he doesn't makes you want to come back for the next episode and see whether or not Morty will stop being so fucking naive. Oh my god, this was a fucking long sentence. And in comedy, keeping the character's flaws and his coming perspective is what makes great comedy. If Morty stopped being naive, then the show would completely stop. Which, we don't want that. And I am hearing you, yes, I skipped over episode 2, so let's go over it very quickly. According to our Harmon Circle. Phase 1, comfort of home. Phase 2, Rick and Morty want to give Morty a good grade on his next test. Phase 3, they go to his professor in his apartment. Phase 4, they incept him and get in his dreams. Phase 5, they get what they want, but are about to pay the price for their lives. Phase 7, they come home after all the inception. Phase 8, they come home having changed, but not really. Where the fuck is Phase 6? Oh yeah, that's when they're in the sex dungeon. Honestly, this might be my favorite one. Now then, is it a good episode? Well, let's just say that while everyone was watching Jake beating up Ben, I was watching this and I was laughing my ass off. Just like Ben Askren actually. But y'all were crying, so figure who has the best time. The comedy is there, they obviously follow the circle that makes every good show, and there's definitely something about mixing the ordinary, everyday life with bizarre worlds and dimensions, whether inside someone's brain or inside the human body itself, or trying to understand your dog. There's something very real, and they do a great job at making fun of the real with deranged things. But this is just the opinion of a comedy beginner who only started watching the show 7 years after it came out. At least. And the best joke of all? No, I wasn't fucking reading.